Bro, my blood pressure was like really good. And you know what else is really good? He has a machine that you have to grab to tell your grip strength. It tells you how strong you are.
That's interesting.
He gave me that shit. I was like, I squeezed the fuck out of that shit. She was like, well, very good.
Doctor removes
that's cool.
puts his dick in his hand. He's like, yeah, finish me off.
Wait, what's going?
Grab this thing as hard.
Hey, do me a favor. Pulls out his
I
boner.
want to test your grip strength.
He's like, this is the only way to test it. Tell me if you can feel the veins inside my penis.
I'm gonna give you this oil.
pumping.
It fucking makes the machine work better.
My
Now
doctor,
go back and forth.
My doctor's ill.
Keep
Ill.
squeezing.
Ill.
You're in the fucking 12th percentile.
You're almost there.
I think we can get you up.
The tip.
Oh, this is so gay. Oh, this is so gay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are we talking about? That to me, fucking like
It's a big Long Island thing too.
I can't like that's it. I can't handle that.
No, like you
Can't
bitch.
handle it.
Yell at him like that. That's the one thing I will never tolerate is my wife getting not even loud, just nasty in public. I don't play that shit.
I mean, like, you know, in your house, you're gonna fight with each
whatever.
other.
Yes. Outside?
Listen, it's a 50-50 partnership. You can do and say whatever you know what I mean? It's not my place to, but like public evisceration.
I'll kill you. Because I lose my mind and now it's a big scene because I'm like, say it again. No, I'm not eating.
Are we
this shit.
recording?
Whoppers.
We're filming?
Yeah.
No, this is a good topic.
No, this is a terrible topic.
This is a good topic.
No, we'll keep this. Hey, what's up, guys? We're
for
going to
the
keep
Patreon?
everything prior on the Patreon.
What are we talking about?
About like fucking when
Public discrimination by your wife.
like public situation where
No.
And I guess listen, it's the same thing. It's just as bad if a guy does it, but I mean I'm a guy, so I'm seeing it from the other angle. But like when a couple is in public and the wife or girlfriend just fucking decapitates or fucking detesticalizes the fucking man in front of other people.
I don't see that often.
Oh, you see that.
I see it. You don't see it? I see
I'll
it.
go out
Stop
and
and
watch
shop.
all. Yeah, see, I don't do things.
You don't
like
see
that.
that shit? I
No,
see. I'll
I'm
be
talking
walking around
about
Stop and Shop.
even in your own circle. I know fucking, you know, women that are like that.
You know, I do always see it at Stop and Shop. So, bro, we were talking about this.
Kurt, what's your feeling on this?
Kurt's the one who gets
No,
decapitated.
I don't. No.
You wearing the old socks again, Kurt? You nasty fuck.
Well, like, you know what I see a lot? I see like fucking like couples would be like out to dinner and it's like maybe they're dieting together or some shit like
they
that.
make the husband eat what?
And the fucking wife's like, "Are you serious? You're gonna eat that?"
Oh, yeah.
And then
My
like
wife does that.
And then
Does
they,
she?
Yep.
And then
That's
they get into
annoying.
a fight in front of other people,
I can eat what I want. I'm a man.
and it's like, whoa.
And it's like, fine, you're selfish. You're a selfish bitch, but that's fine. Go ahead.
No, but it's like, listen, and
I'll have
I'm-
my water and
like,
lemon.
I don't think I'm not coming from a sexist place as like.
Sounds pretty sexist.
No, I'm not like, if you want to argue about that shit in your house and like fight with each other over who's allowed to eat what or who's allowed to fucking like, if you're allowed to have guys night out or girls night out, like, but the moment when people fight about this kind of shit in front of other people, it's my least favorite thing.
Do you
about
ever
humans.
fucking feel like you ever leave your window open and you really get into it with your wife?
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're like, my neighbors are so close. I feel like, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Ah! And I look to my right and the fucking window's cracked. And then I get mad at her for leaving the window cracked. I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, why you leaving this shit open? They fucking think I'm a ghetto Puerto Rican. They're like, the Puerto Ricans are at it again.
It's 90 degrees, babe.
And I never hear them.
My wife,
I never hear them.
She's way louder than me. I fight like in whispers at my house.
Do you?
Because
yell.
I don't want my kids to ever hear me yelling at her and stuff. Like, I'm super sensitive about that. So I'm like, just don't fucking say it in front of the kids.
No, but
Why you fucking?
yeah, I guess that's right. I think when the kids,
My wife is.
She
our fights are really fast, which I appreciate. They used to be like, we used to drag them. We used to drag our fights when we were younger. The days, fucking hours, not talking to each other. I think ever since we fucking got married, had kids, our fights are fast. They're just like, fuck you, fine. And then move on.
That's how it is.
See, we're opposite. Like, we don't fight a lot at all. But when we do, the shit'll last for fucking like,
Really?
like a week.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Like, we almost never argue.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
like, well, I don't not argue. Like, little bullshit, but very rare is it like, all right, we're fighting.
That stresses me out.
But when we do, then it's so dramatic.
That stresses me the fuck out. Like if my wife, because like I'd be a
to you?
tough guy for the first 2 hours. The first 2 hours I'd be like, fuck,
Same.
I don't give a fuck.
But she won't speak
2
to me for
hours
3 fucking days.
Well,
and it's
2
like-
hours goes by, and now I'm like,
That's
I'm like, what is your problem? Can you please stop? Then the next morning comes, I'm like, hey babe, please don't do this anymore. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. My wife and I got into a big fight last night. It was a quick one though.
Yeah, quick ones are
I
good.
think I don't know if it's over yet. Actually,
She hasn't answered any of my text messages, but
Well, if she
I
watches
think
the
it's over.
podcast, it's gonna come back again next week.
we have a spare bedroom that people come and stay in, and like, but also when they're not and people aren't there, it just gets filled up with stupid shit that accumulates in your house. And like every time someone commits to come in and stay in, I say to my wife, I'm like, we better start cleaning that room right now. It could be 3 months from now.
Yeah.
I'm like, we got to start cleaning that room
We have
right
time.
now. He's like, no, we got time. So my aunt came today, and she's staying in that room. And last night we had to clean the whole entire room for fucking like 6 hours.
And you lost your mind.
I lost my mind. I'm like, what did I fucking say?
Yeah. Oh,
I knew this was gonna happen.
Dude.
And I said, once she leaves, we're having a talk about this.
Yeah. Because you're angry.
Yeah.
Dude, in the moment, you'll say, bro, my wife is the same way. I'll tell her 100 times, like, we got to do this, or you should do this. And then she won't do it that way, and we end up getting into some shit, and I just lose my mind. And I'm like, you fucking idiot! This is what, you don't fucking listen to me!
Yeah.
16 years! You don't fucking listen to me! And she's like, I'm like, it's just like dealing with a fucking child!
But I think that was exactly what it was like 3 hours later. She's like, did you bring your glass of water to bed? I'm like, oh, it's over? Nice.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. My wife, same thing. She'll come in and be like, I really want Domino's. I'm like, yeah, great idea. Let's get the city sticks.
Just totally
my
forget
wife
everything that
fucking-
just happened.
My wife, she'll go to the end. She's a savage. She'll
Old school
fucking-
Dominican, that's
Bro,
what it is.
she fucking like.
She has a little doll.
She'll
she
take
puts down.
fucking bullets to the face and just keep going. She's good to me. I doesn't bust my balls for fucking anything. But like when if there's something to where like, oh, you were fucking wrong and I gotta.
Yeah.
She ain't coming to the yes, you are. You're right. My bad. Like no.
My wife won't either. My wife will just say quiet, and then she'll be like, the next day she'll be like, I already said fucking sorry, and I'll be like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Say it now. Say I am sorry. And she'll be like, I'm sorry. I'm like,
That's
fuck.
what's so different about men and women. It's like if you're with like your friends or like guys or like your brother or your cousin, like it's so much easier to be like, yo, I fucked up, man. My bad. You know what I mean? Like it's so much easier to get to that moment.
nah, there's a lot of guys who aren't good at that. Too.
I've always found it's easier with men.
No, it's easier in general.
It's not something I'm saying like, oh, my bad, I fucked up, I'm sorry. It's never been a hard thing for me.
No,
But I
never.
feel like when it's men and women, it's always fucking difficult. Maybe just the
I think it's the love.
Maybe
I
it's
think
just
the love-
relationships,
I
yeah.
think the love complicates because if I had an issue with a coworker, I don't think it'd be a problem for me to
Yeah.
be like, hey, listen, I apologize, like whatever. I think it's when sex is involved and love. and, yeah. Look,
It's like,
I'm
you
really
serious?
sorry.
You're giving me that bullshit. I popped that pimple on your gooch, and you're gonna come at me because the fucking
You're-
forks are dirty.
She'll come out with her pink thong, and I'm like, I'm really fucking sorry about what happened. Also, would you like to give me some vagina? Is there any possibility I could finger you right now? Yo, you know what's so crazy, bro? I was thinking about the other day. My cousins, when I was younger, I used to fucking follow their like every lead, you know? And I remember, the first time they hooked up, I was much younger, I was probably like 8. And they were like, my cousin just fingered a girl. And I remember we were sitting in front of the computer, and he came home, and both of them are smelling it, and they're going butterscotch. That's what they're saying to each other, right? They're like butterscotch, and they're smelling it, and I'm like butterscotch. I'm like, that's so weird, because all I can remember is like my grandmother used to always eat butterscotch. The candies. So I would always, so that was like my first thought. I'm like, oh, butterscotch, like that's what pussy smells like? So I remember the first time fingering a girl, I couldn't wait to like move away. And then I'm like, oh,
butterscotch?
here's butterscotch. And I'm like, That's what butterscotch tastes like. I'm thinking of my grandma. I'm like, I don't need to know. It smells like fish. That sounds like the tuna sandwich you make. That doesn't smell like butterscotch, you bitch.
I didn't know where you were going with that. You went from like a quick segue from fingering somebody to your. Then you said your cousins, and I'm like, what? What is he gonna say next?
Oh man, bro.
That's an interesting thing though, because like I don't like shit like that. I never talked about with like my family growing up. Only my friends.
What, fingering girls?
Yeah.
Well, we were
like
young.
my brother, anybody. Like we never
Really?
talked. Nah.
Oh, really?
Nah.
I guess I talked to my cousins, yeah.
Yeah. I think cousins were like our friend. I think in like
I had older cousins. And I had older cousins, and they were
like,
doing
they
shit
were my
before
friends.
I was doing it.
Yes, they were like my friends. We used to do everything together. You know?
Finger them?
Yeah, that too. I told you, my cousins went with the anal beats.
Oh.
Anything sexual I learned from, he calls me after the show. He's like, yo, bro, thanks for not using my name. And he's like, but I got nervous anyway, so I told my wife. Because it was a different girl. It was his ex.
Oh boy.
Funny.
He was like, yeah, so if you watch the episode, he's like, the beads. He's like, that's me.
What did he say? What did his wife say?
No, I didn't. I was just like, oh my God. I was like, what?
Can't rob a bank with that guy. Really tell him himself.
She probably blamed me for it. She's probably like, fucking asshole, spick motherfucker.
You're like, we got a lot of cousins, you know?
Yeah. No, we got a lot of cousins. They all use anal beads. Every single one of them uses fucking anal beads.
Wasn't there like two of his cousins and two of his girls, and he was just talking about one of them?
I know. I should have said I wasn't talking about you.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about you, you fucking idiot. Do you like these?
Whoppers? I mean, in a pinch, I guess they get you by, but they're not great.
These things taste like chalk. I was just telling them because I was like, it's chocolate wrapped around chalk. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Even biting into them. This and the other thing is the marshmallows in Lucky Charms.
Oh, yeah.
Do
I
you
don't
get,
like those either.
Dude, biting into it, I get like the shivers. I'm like,
No, but you know what
I
these
can't even
are?
bite it.
You know they
These-
make a cereal that's just the marshmallows.
oh, dude, I'd have a heart attack.
Ugh.
Try one. Try one.
No, of course I've had these. What these are is that like when you finish all the good Halloween candy,
It's the Dollar Tree
and you
candies.
get to the end, and like this is all that's left, and you don't want to
99
have
cents
like
store.
fucking Smartie or whatever the regular candy. You need a little chocolate. This is like this and Three Musketeers are always at the end, you know.
Dude, you got to see this lady in my town made like a whole thing saying like we're plain edge, like this isn't Hicksville, Levittown, like we need top tier candy. I'm sick of going to these
Like
houses.
on Facebook or something?
Yeah. And then I'm reading it and I'm like losing my mind. I'm like, what the fuck? And at the end it's like, just fucking around. Oh, but she wrote a whole thing. Me and my wife were like, oh my God.
She's a comedian.
You did always know the houses that had the full bars, though.
The king size bars? That's what she said. She said regular size or king size only. I'm like, bitch, are you out of your mind? I'm not buying almond Hershey bars for these fucks. They get Smarties. Smarties!
Smarties. That was the shit that was always left at the end. Then you crush them up and snort them.
Oh,
You know?
You know,
Nah, the pixie sticks we'd snorted.
Yeah, anything that you
We
can
had
crush
a-
it.
Anything powder. Anything powder. Even as an adult. Ooh, powder.
The fucking candy though, it's like my one of my I think it was my aunt was telling me that what she does, which I would go to her house all the time. She buys from the dollar store. She buys like the movie theater boxes of candy because she doesn't want to have the leftover at her house.
Yeah.
So she goes and gives those out. Imagine going to someone's house and getting the
The
fucking
big ones? Like,
yeah.
That's crazy.
You get those and then
You're
she
like,
returns.
holy shit.
She returns what she.
but
doesn't
that's what like it's another women thing. Like I don't want to have like me. Like I'll fucking throw that shit out. I don't give a
Yeah, me
fuck.
too. Yeah,
that's
You know what I mean? Like I rather waste than
waste.
have the shit in my house tempting me every time I fucking go by it.
Well, I was saying to these guys, that's the worst problem about here is that people just bring the shit that they don't want at home here.
Yeah.
Chocolate cake, whatever. Beers.
That's it.
Beers. Cocaine. Marijuana.
Now, I got to eat it all.
Have you? No, but you've been doing good, right?
Yeah.
You
But
have
I
you
did
eaten any?
have a few fucking 1,000 whoppers today.
Ew, John, these are so bad. These are so bad.
When you haven't had the taste
When
of
he has,
candy,
yeah, I know. He's eating. He's like, oh, chalk. Chocolate chalk. Oh, I haven't had chocolate chalk in so long.
exactly.
I hit the candy hard last night.
Did you? I always feel like shit after.
It was terrible.
My wife had 3 boxes of Nerds, and then comes to the room and goes, I'm really nauseous. I'm like, yeah, bitch. You're like, what the fuck were you thinking?
Oh, my
3
teeth.
boxes of Nerds?
We actually last night had to focus on my kids like fucking crackheads. They're like fucking get out.
I
They
know,
bring
I
back
hate
their
it.
whole fucking haul, and they're just like killing. So I'm eating the chocolate and shit, and then we didn't eat dinner. And then we wound up ordering fucking your Wingstop, fucking, and we got the fucking chicken sandwich, and it was like 12 fucking Reese's Pieces followed by wings and a fucking yesterday was rough.
And they'll blame it on the Wingstop. They're like, that chicken burger. No good. Pass me a Reese's.
Chicken sandwich is really good.
Yeah, they're actually really good.
I liked it.
Fucking amazing.
They just gave me a $150 gift card. You guys want some?
Yeah.
We should order some.
Right now? You want me to order right now?
You can order right now. I'll give you my gift card.
We did 6 sandwiches on Friday and we cut them up and did a little taste test. They're fucking every flavor was good.
Yeah, the flavors are good.
Whew.
I'm coming. I'll bring it. You guys want lunch tomorrow? Because I got to come here
Yeah.
to do the second video with my wife.
Listen,
I'll bring.
Fucking start a question. Do you guys want lunch tomorrow?
Yeah, so I'll bring.
I want lunch right now.
What do you want? I'll get like. How many should I get? How many people are actually in here at that time?
It's like 25 people at that time.
Not the Mexican guys. Not the Mexican guys.
No. Yeah, 25.
I'll bring like a dozen of them.
Yes, absolutely.
Is
What's
Tony
your go-to
gonna
flavor?
be here?
I mean, now Wingstop's getting free promotion on here. See, that's how we do it.
The Asian one.
Yeah.
Sandwich.
Yes.
It's 12.
Korean
12
barbecue.
It's Korean barbecue.
Whew.
That one's good.
So good. That's an easy flavor to fuck up too, because it could be too salty sometimes.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
fucking crush it. Remember that? The Korean barbecue one?
Korean
was good.
barbecue
It was
one was
very
good.
good.
That's my favorite.
I like the classic hot. I'm a simple guy.
I like classic.
Atomic.
No, I'm not I don't like too spicy.
Next time
It's
you
too
go
spicy.
to the bathroom.
Have you done? Oh, that's what we should do. We should do the chip. You should do the chip. Everybody looks like they're they're dying. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
And they're all hunched over, like throwing up, and people are like, fucking hilarious.
My brother Tony and Kai did it, and Joey did it, and it looked like these people
We're dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look normal. It's like, it's definitely creating ulcers in your stomach,
Yes.
like 100%.
Yep.
And people are laughing about it, and they're like, and I'm like, dude, that's not normal. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. What I think is fucked up is that they sell it at 7-Eleven.
I know. It's so
Like,
crazy. Kids could buy it.
Yeah, a couple Sundays ago, I'm at 7-Eleven. There's a group of 10 kids outside, all with them in their hand.
Oh, my
and
God,
3 of
bro.
them were like puking in the parking lot. I'm like, bro, this is fucking.
I bet you
This is an epidemic.
they outlaw them quick.
I think so too.
It's not going to be around.
But, yeah, I'm telling. It's gonna take one kid that has a really bad reaction to it,
Yeah,
who's like
die.
allergic to something in
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
who's gonna die, and then it's gonna be like, oh shit, that's just a terrible idea. Yeah, it's a fucking terrible idea. Like, it's not like you're ordering it from Amazon. Like back in the day when you wanted like really hot ghost pepper shit, you would have to order it from some like obscure site.
Yeah.
Get it mailed to you. Kids
Yeah.
they're selling this shit everywhere. Target.
Yep.
Fucking. You
That
know.
thing's been around for a while and people have been doing it, but now it's
social
like
media
fucking
got
sell
it
everywhere.
And now it's blue.
It's
It
fucking,
used to be red,
Mm-hmm.
or then it went to black. Now it's like fucking. When they eat
black.
it, they put out their tongue. No, it used to be black. The new one is blue. It's like, and it's hotter.
It's disgusting.
nah,
They just keep making it hotter.
I always think people are gonna throw up right away when they start. Fucking
I already have fucking acid reflux. That shit would
Me
kill
too.
me. That would kill me.
Kill me for a month.
fucking kill me. No chance.
For a whole month, I'd be fucked.
It's not worth it. Like, I don't understand like what even the appeal of it is.
Right.
Maybe I'm just old. It's not even funny to me. Christine bought it for me. It was for my birthday, and I'm like, bro, you got the wrong guy. I ain't fucking doing that.
Yeah, nah.
I like
never.
to enjoy my food. You know?
My wife's like, it'd be hilarious. We can make a TikTok. I'm like, no. And then you could take my ass to the hospital because I'll be the guy. I'll lick it. I'll lick it. I won't even bite it. I'll just lick it and be like, oh my fucking God. Oh, I'm gonna have no. I'll be that guy. I swear to God. I'm the worst. Huh?
Make her eat it.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll give you an example of why she'll make me feel like a fucking bitch. Because she's done this before in my life. Bro, we used to go to a Hell's Angel to tattoo us. He'd make his own needles. Like, this was like a bad dude, bro. We used to go, it was my boy. He's the one who cooked us up. So we go there out of his house. And he's doing my back. He's doing across my back. And it is so painful, dude, because he believed that, like, he would scar the whole thing. So if you feel it, it's like Braille. He's like, it'll never fade. My tattoos never fade. That's what he would say. But he would dig in your back. Bro, the whole needle, you know, it's supposed to go, you wouldn't even hear it. It'd be muffled. It would just go, because the whole needle was just in you. And it hurt so bad. So when he got to my spine area, I was losing my mind. And he was like, listen, the more you fucking squirm like a pussy, the more I'm gonna dig harder.
Oh my God.
And he was a savage. And when you squirmed, he would take a straight paper towel with no like soap to make it soft and he would rub you with alcohol
Oh, get the
to be like a dick. But I'm like 18 years
Sounds
old.
like a really fucking
Oh,
not
it's
the right
terrible.
place.
Yeah, I'm a bro. Terrible
You wearing
place.
a fucking leather mask with a
Yeah,
ball gag?
dude, he was a crazy fuck. He pulled a gun out on my boy because he said he was like, I don't have all the money while he was tattooing him.
Wow.
Dude, fucking savage. So Nikita's doing her ribs. She's getting the same tattoo on her ribs, which is even a worse area, right? She ate it like a champ.
Yeah.
Like a fucking champ. And he's like, look at your bitch, not even squirming. This is a 10 times harder part than you. You're a pussy. And I'm literally, no bullshit, I'm in a chair, I'm already done, shivering. Like this, dude. I'm like,
Think I got ink poisoning?
and my wife is rubbing my knee as she's laying down getting tattooed. She's like,
It's okay. It's okay.
you'll be okay. You know, and I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain right now. Dude, tattoos are the worst.
I don't have any.
Dude, they are terrible.
You might be
This,
the only
I
person.
have this tattooed across my sternum.
That's hot.
And right before he started, he tells me, the owner comes out and he goes, oh, what's up, bro? He's like, yo, he's tattooed from literally head to toe. And he's like, you know what's so crazy? He's like, there's only one place that ever hurt on my whole body. And it's where you're about to get tattooed right now.
Oh, shit. That's how it started off?
And I'm like, ah! And at this point, he's at my nipple, right? Oh, the nipple is brutal.
Wow.
Dude, I just kept telling him to stop. Every time he'd touch it, I'd be like, stop. And I'd go and look in the mirror, and I'd be like, trying to psych myself up. That was the worst, dude. It's not finished. I refuse. It's been 2.5 years.
gonna
I haven't
go?
gone
You gonna
back.
go? You gonna
No,
finish
I'm comfortable dying like this. I'm comfortable
It just
dying
says
like this.
Kev.
Yeah. It just says Juicy. It's supposed to say samurai. It just says Sumu.
Tattoos used to be such a thing that like was not people did, but now
No.
everybody got
Yeah.
fucking tattoos.
Even when
So
I got
accepted.
tattoos, when I was 18, not a lot of people had tattoos. Then all of a sudden, like 10 years later, fucking everybody has full sleeves, fucking everything.
I got a good tattoo story. My first tattoo I got before I was, what did you have to be? You used to have to be 18. You still have to be 18?
Yeah, you gotta be
I
18.
think so, right?
Unless you get a note from your ghetto parents, because I knew kids. I knew a bunch of ghetto
you just
motherfuckers who
make
were like
one.
16, like, yeah, I got my mom name tatted on me. It's like, oh, who took you? He's like, my mom.
My mom completely against tattoos, and I got one when I was before I turned 18. I think I was 17, and then I went away to college thinking I could like hide it. It was on my ankle, real cute, and
The stars.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember
It's a
that.
butt
Yeah.
cheek.
So I get it. I go away. I hide it. I hid it from her for like fucking 2 years.
Wow.
I think I
Never
remember
saw
this.
it. And then I was away at college, and I come home, and I'm like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna fucking tell her about my star tattoo on my
Hey,
ankle."
bitch!
Yeah. So I get home, and I walk through the door, and she's like holding up a bunch of pieces of paper. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Because like my car was in her name.
Yeah.
It was all red light tickets. So like, and I had started to say, like, "Mom, I want to tell you something." She's like, "What the fuck is this?" It's like fucking $1,000 in red light tickets.
I don't know.
She's like, "What'd you want to tell me?" Like, nothing. I don't know. Nothing.
I wanted to tell you I ran through a red light. I wanted to tell you, but it was too late.
Multiple times.
Dude, I just got like 4 in the mail. Dude, they are so expensive now too. And it's a
much are they?
speed one. $150
I get them all the time.
each
$150.
How much are they?
for the speed one.
I don't get them anymore.
I get fuck it. What the fuck? Are they only in Nassau County? Those fucking things are
When you
everywhere.
say, what do you mean? You're speeding through the red light?
No, it's a speed camera. It catches your speed.
I think those are only in Nassau County.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. It doesn't matter where you are.
So you're getting a speeding ticket plus a red light ticket.
No, there's no light. It's just a fucking speed
Ah,
camera.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
They had one in Long Beach by the high school. They put it in, and they made like a fucking year's worth of their budget.
And
from
then
it.
they sue. And then
Yes,
people
and then
sue
people
because it's like fucked up. It's like, yo, this should be
entrapment.
illegal. Yeah. Dude, people were getting them what the fuck is that? Every time. Every time. Are you eating more Whoppers?
It's been a while. This is just a lollipop.
What do you got? What kind of lollipop?
It's in my pocket that I just.
He just said it's just a lollipop.
He just ate a random lollipop. I love it.
No, but just a lollipop.
Blow pops are my favorite.
Oh yeah, they still have those.
Sour apple blow pops? What? I eat that with my ass.
I don't love.
Why?
Oh, so much flavor.
Which part chews the gum? Which part?
My ass.
I don't love lollipops. I don't love non-chocolate candy.
What?
Like not like
Sour Patch Kids?
yeah, I mean like
Skittles,
I don't dislike,
Starburst?
but like never ever choosing that shit
Over what?
over like Reese's Pieces or Snickers or
Well, I'm a
Twix.
big chocolate guy, but I gotta be in the mood. I'm not always in the mood for like a Reese's.
See, it's the opposite. I have to really be in the mood for a Sour Patch Kid.
Really?
I'm always in
me.
the mood for a Reese's.
Nah. You know, I'm a big chip guy. I love chips. I just bought a
Potato
whole
chips?
big ass bag
Oh,
of Deep Valley or Deep River, Maui,
Purple bag?
Oh, the purple bag?
Yeah.
Dude, those things are fucking incredible.
I know a lot about chips.
I bought a whole bag and my wife's like, oh, oh, you bought it for the kids for schools? It's perfect. I'm like, yeah,
No.
for the kids, definitely. I take a bag, open it up. The kids and me, mostly me.
I know a lot about chips
Why do you know a lot about chips?
because I've had a few in my day.
He's a chip connoisseur.
He's
know.
a chip connoisseur.
I do about. I mean, not recently, but I used to do like at least a fun size bag a day or whatever those big bags are.
Fun size.
Fun size. He thinks the big ones are the fun size.
And you'd always get like a random flavor?
Yeah, I mean, no, yeah, of course, I'm trying everything. They're getting crazy with the flavor.
Jalapeno is good. It's just very spicy.
That was so.
Jalapeno's good.
The problem with jalapeno is like, say you get the jalapeno
It
chips
is
for your
good. It
lunch,
is delicious.
Jalapeno's good.
you can't taste anything.
Don't make retard jokes, Jesse. Don't make retard jokes.
Tides are turning now.
I know. You can't make retard jokes.
Early on, that was something that he would do. Now you're fucking just rubbing off on you.
Don't say retard jokes. I know.
Jalapeno's good.
Now I'm gonna start doing it. I'm not even looking at John. I'm looking at his Modelo. I'm like,
I like beer.
ooh, jalapenos. Ooh, jalapenos. Why are you drinking Modelo?
I was thinking that too. I was thinking the same thing. I
Because it
was
was
thinking
in
the
the
same
fridge,
thing.
probably. Someone
Yeah,
left
we're
it in.
just shouting out brands on this fucking episode.
but-
we're just giving everybody
That's an
free,
expensive-
free shine right now.
That's expensive.
It was in there.
Kurt must have got a raise.
Oh, you stole it from
I
here.
get a raise.
Oh, you stole it.
I did.
Okay, that makes more sense. I thought you purchased it with your own money.
No, I have some in there. But
he
I didn't
pinched
get
it.
those.
You used Jesse's money. So go. What do you say about jalapeno?
It fucks up. That's all you taste. Like if you have a bag of jalapeno chips, because my move is like I go to the deli, I get a bag of chips while I'm ordering. And
Yes,
I'm eating that
always
bag
with
of
a
chips.
sandwich. You have to.
No, I don't
What?
do it. I'm eating it before I get out of the deli. Like in the deli, I'll eat a bag
Oh
of
yeah,
chips.
he does that while we wait for the sandwich.
That's
Like,
weird.
like the guy's making the food and he's fucking
It's a
just
pre-meal meal.
sitting there talking about marketing. Fucking
stretch it out.
killing chips.
You don't like eating it like inside your sandwich, like putting the chips in your
Yeah, I
sandwich.
get another bag for that too. No.
putting the chips in the sandwich is a thing. I never knew about that until like
incredible.
I grew up in a family to where like it was either if it was my father's family, it's rice and beans. If it was my mother's family, it was pasta, and they were very like that's all we did. Like we had sandwiches and stuff, but like things like chips on your sandwich was not something that I
that wasn't
discovered.
a family thing. That was a kid's thing.
But I never discovered things like that until I went to like other people's houses, and I remember when I first bumped up against a chip on a sandwich, I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Salt and vinegar.
This is what people do. This is incredible.
Salt and vinegar on a sandwich?
Yes, salt and vinegar on a sandwich is fucking incredible. On like an Italian fucking
Yeah,
cold cut sandwich.
that's pretty true.
I'm a plain chip guy. Plain chips.
I could see
Those
that.
are the best chips.
I could see that.
But chips is for me, like, I like them. They're all good, but I also take it or leave it. Like, it's very rare that every once in a while, I'll get into the habit of, like, doing the chips with the sandwich at lunchtime. But I try to shake myself out of that.
They're not good for you.
It's not
No,
good for you.
no.
You're
A lot
talking-
of sodium.
You're like an extra 300-400 fucking calories on top of your
It's
fucking
just a sodium
sandwich.
in
Yeah.
general. It's just no good. I got to go to the doctor tomorrow. Get my blood test results. Not happy about it.
Well, you
Nah.
What are you expecting?
I'm expecting my cholesterol to be totally fucked, and him be like, "Okay, you really got to go on the medicine this time."
I'm on the medicine.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on it.
And it came down fucking substantially. So like 100 points it dropped.
Oh, that's good.
From taking a pill every other day.
Really?
I don't take it every day.
You take it every
That's
other
like-
day.
Any
That's
any
genetic.
symptom? Any
It's
like
genetic.
symptoms?
Nothing. Zero.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah, really weak
That's what I was.
boners.
That's what I was worried about.
No, the
was-
bones, you know, they might be meager, but they're
No,
still
but some
hard.
people say that they get like bad stomach pains.
Nothing.
No,
Just from having high cholesterol?
no, from
No, the
taking the
medicine.
medicine. Medicine, which is really why I didn't want to take it because I've had some like real any type I take jalapenos. So anytime I take aspirin, dude, it crushes my stomach.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just not good for you.
Aspirin's terrible for you.
All that shit.
But when I have heart palpitations,
Oh my
I'll take like an aspirin. You know, because I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. So I'm like, let me
St. John the Baptist.
let me chew on these like they do in the movies. He's having a heart attack. Give him some baby aspirin.
They do make everything better though. Like Advil and aspirin, all that shit. Like it's not good for you, but it fucking makes everything better.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're dying of cancer? No problem. Here's some baby aspirin. It'll make you better for now. You'll just die a little faster, but you feel good now.
I almost never take that shit either. Like, there's not a lot of fun. I don't get headaches a lot. I don't get headaches to the tune of where, like, oh, yeah, I need to take that.
I used to get them a lot.
I don't get them a lot. I mean, a little bit here and there, but never enough to where it's like, yo, I need to take an aspirin.
Years ago, when I was smoking Newports, heavy. Seriously, when I was smoking like a pack and a half a day, I had a daily headache.
I could say that.
Really?
That's a lot of
Yeah.
cigarettes.
From like what? Nicotine withdrawal? Or
No,
just from doing it?
I think. Well, it has to be from smoking because when I quit, the headaches went away.
If I change my brand, like sometimes I can't get my brand of
American
cigarettes.
Spirits.
If I change them, it's not American Spirits. I get a headache.
He goes to the Indian reservation. They gives it to him in a Ziploc bag.
How many you
They're
do
like, good,
nowadays?
hello.
Pack a day.
Pack a day.
Pack a day.
Pack a day, but if I have to change, like I'm smoking a Winston pack right now,
Oh, Winston.
straight up headache.
Wow.
Everybody's reaction to Winston is that. Just because it's like an old ass.
Yeah.
Winston reminds me of like a racist guy in
No,
Mississippi.
I feel like it reminds like Kurt's gonna pull up with like an '87 Camaro. It says
Kurt's gonna
Winston
come
on
up
the fucking
with a
hood.
Confederate flag hanging out, you know, and a
Winston.
fucking Winston.
They still make Winston?
Sure, they still make everything.
Why? Why'd you
Why do
choose
you
that
switch
brand?
to Winston?
I don't like
Wait a
Camel.
second. You've been smoking Camels for fucking 30
I
years.
know, but I don't like Camel Blues. I like my Camel Turkish.
Yeah, they don't make it look Turkish no
Oh,
more?
brand heavy. This is like a logo game.
Yeah, this is a real.
Fucking, Camel Turkish Gold, but not every place has them.
The brand episode.
So
Miley.
I either go to Parliament Lights or Winston.
Since when? You've been smoking Camel Turkish Gold
If
forever.
I can't get them and I gotta go to work, you gotta get a pack of cigarettes.
What are we going to do to get you off of this?
Yeah.
Give him a lollipop.
Fucking build a contest. Let's do it.
Sunflower seeds.
It's real rough.
Listen,
Cigarettes.
listen. There is no.
Rough.
I've tried everything. The only thing that pushed me to quit was cancer. And look at me now. Look at me now. It's safer.
I just
It's
do
safer.
plastic cigarettes
You have
now.
no idea if that's safer.
No, you have no
It's
idea.
definitely
but,
not.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. I assume it's not. It's safe. But I will tell you something. I feel much better smoking this than I did when I was smoking cigarettes.
And in 30 years, when the
You smoke that
commercials
shit
come
all
out,
day
you can
long?
sue them. 'Cause you
Huh?
don't like the
You
word
smoke that
Turkish.
shit all day long?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I have a terrible habit with these.
That's probably.
Those things are cool.
I don't know whether or
I've
not.
done a lot. I've done a lot of research into it, and the reality is nobody knows.
Yeah.
Nobody knows because based on the chemicals themselves, it shouldn't be a big deal. But no one knows what's happening inside your body when these chemicals combine and go inside.
And I also feel like
theorize.
it's easier to smoke more with that
Yes.
thing.
Oh, bro, I'm
It's
worse.
in your pocket. You're in a fucking building, and you real quick.
Yeah, you
know
pull
what
it
I
out
mean? Like,
anywhere. Nobody
yeah.
knows. You'll be in the dog. I'll be in the dog's over.
While they're doing your blood pressure?
Yeah, pushing it down. Bro, my blood pressure was like really good. And you know what else is really good? He has a machine that you have to grab to tell your grip strength. It tells you how strong you are.
That's interesting.
He gave me that shit. I was like, I squeezed the fuck out of that shit. He's like, she was like, well, very good. Like, and I'm like, yeah, I know.
I wonder if he
I
has
do a
that-
lot of dick beating with this hand.
The doctor moves his
I wonder if he has that because he does jujitsu.
No.
I never seen that in
That's
fucking doctor's office.
He has a bunch of crazy shit. He has the thing you take off your socks and you like step on it and it tells you if you have like any blood vessels that are clogged.
Doctor removes
that's cool.
the ball, puts his dick in his hand. He's like, yeah,
What?
finish me off.
Wait, what's going?
Grab this thing as hard.
Hey, do me a favor. Pulls out his
I
boner.
want to test your grip strength.
He's like, this is the only way to test it. Tell me if you can feel the veins inside my penis
I'm gonna give you this oil.
pumping.
It fucking makes the machine work better.
My
Now
doctor,
go back and forth.
My doctor's ill.
Keep
Ill.
squeezing.
Ill.
You're in the fucking 12th percentile.
You're almost there.
I think we can get you up.
the tip.
This is so gay. Oh, this is so gay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
We're
I
talking-
like when you go to the doc, not when they
Jerking your
makes
doctor
jerk you off. But like when you go to the doctor and they come out with some new machine that they test you on, that shit is
I want
best.
all of
No,
that
but
shit.
he has like a lot of dope shit like over the years. Like
I gotta call him.
he has everything downstairs. Like he like owns the fucking building now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But he has all the labs in there. He does everything there.
It's cool.
I'm telling you, you should go to him.
If he was in Suffolk County.
His brother's not so good. His brother's a mean guy, even though he was my doctor too.
Was.
Yeah, he was.
What can you do?
What are you doing, Kurt?
Quick to see.
Yo, they saw you in the last episode, kid.
I know.
Everybody was like, "Oh, the fact that
gonna
we got
walk
to
it
see
out.
Kurt."
Who saw?
He pops up in the episode. He pops up and hops in front of the camera.
What are the fans saying?
They appreciated
They
they
appreciate now because I'm on camera.
they appreciated seeing him on
Maybe
camera.
all the fucking brands we shouted out today might wanna.
That's true. There you go. I thought it was a cute little snippet right in the beginning there. That was a good one.
It was a good little introduction to Kurt.
I'll have a beer with you. Old duels.
Old duels, kid.
Keep it going.
Old duels.
These are nice.
I can't believe you're still drinking that shit like a fucking psychopath.
It's not old duels. It's a fucking athletic brewing company.
Dude, why do you think everybody's sick? Like, it's crazy. I went to work, everybody's sick.
Everybody's gross.
No,
man.
because that's what happens to human beings. People get sick.
No,
The older you get, the more sick you get, and then you die.
No. Jesus, Jesse. He's like, because you all got cancer. Because everybody's got cancer. No, I'm
It's
saying
new.
everybody's sick, dude. Like, it's crazy. At my job,
Yeah, well, that's how it goes. It passes, you know?
no, it's definitely. I think it's a mixture of like allergies. I think because of
Seasonal,
the
I think.
fall. Yeah, but usually my allergies aren't this bad. In the
Yeah,
fall.
but I think the older you get, the more things you have. Like people develop allergies. Like you get older and you develop things that you never had before.
Yeah, so you're saying going from 31 to 32 is that much of a drastic change?
Listen, I'm
He's
telling
like,
you.
listen, bro.
It's only gonna get worse.
Last year you were a young man. This year not so much.
You got to stop with the Mileys.
You're old as fuck now, and you're super unhealthy. Trust me, I have an athletic heart. I have an athletic heart. I know what health is. Fucking cocksucker. Don't tell me I'm getting old and dying. That's
Tell
one
me to
way.
fucking live my life, man.
Healthy.
So Takeoff got killed from Migos. He got
Really?
shot this morning.
I wonder if Megan knows. Megan loves Migos.
Yeah, he got.
That's her favorite
It was
group.
sad, bro. He was gambling at like 3 a.m.
Take off. That's not Cardi B's man, right?
No,
That's Offset.
Offset. Yeah. Offset.
Wait, how'd he get killed?
Is Cardi B's man
Offset, yeah,
Yeah. Who's the other one? So it's Offset,
Raindrop, drop top.
Takeoff, and he got killed during. I guess he was gambling. Some shit popped off, and they shot him, killed him.
Vegas?
Houston. Fucking terrible, bro.
Killed over a dice game.
Not Offset killing. It's Takeoff got killed.
Takeoff got killed over a dice game.
Yeah. Sad, man.
What I don't understand though is like these motherfuckers have tons of money.
I know.
Why
you
are
go-
they in places
I-
where people got fucking
lot
guns
of-
to shoot them?
A lot of people are saying that. I mean, people have been saying that forever. Like, once you're successful, stop going back to like these fucking.
Yeah.
The thing is, like,
But I
that's
think they
that's
love it. They wanna be
yeah. That's
fucking-
they want to be part. That's the culture. It's like
Yeah.
they want to be a part of the people, and
but they're not.
they're not. That's what they don't.
It's not a smart culture.
No, I mean clubs. I think are different, but you have to go there moving right. I feel like you have to go with security.
100%.
Like you have to maneuver like and like real security, bro. Like a lot of these dudes are like hire dudes from like their hood and like people. But I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
nah,
real
man.
security.
Hire a contractor. Go get a fucking ex like Delta Force fucking guy to just follow you around who knows he's in it for the money.
No,
But
real.
he-
That's what Gay does. Is they works for a whole firm that covers all of those fucking things.
Yeah, like
what
that's
they do.
dude.
And
that-
they're all ex special forces,
Yeah.
fucking killers.
Yes.
Who? That's what they do.
Dude, I'd hire like fucking. I'd get the most elite ex fucking like Navy SEALs. Like, oh, you were part of Red Group. I don't even know what that is. Sounds crazy though. You killed a lot of Talibans. That's what's
You
up.
got the gig.
Do you wanna just follow me and my wife around? That would be amazing, dude. How much? You know, they probably don't even
But I
charge
feel
much.
these guys get so caught up in the bullshit,
Yeah.
like the shit talking, that they're like, "Nah, bro, I don't need security. I'm in the streets. Fuck it, I'm in the streets.
Yeah.
Come pull up on me." You know what I mean? Like, whereas, like, no, man, you just made like $100 million last year.
Well, a lot of people
Shut
feel
the
that
fuck
way.
up.
You get clouded by like you go to imagine this. You go to you're doing a concert and there's fucking 15,000 people cheering for you. You feel like the people love me. But that's the thing. And
They're
they probably
addicted to that
maneuver.
shit.
They probably maneuver everywhere, having that same mentality. Like, people love me, man. You know, when in reality, there's goons out there who don't give a fuck. They don't care. All they want is that chain on your neck, or they're just hating on you and they want to kill you and put you in the ground regardless.
Right.
I feel like if I'm making that kind of money, like I don't even want to go to the club.
No, I'd
He
want
was
to
at a
go to the
bowling
club.
alley.
What?
He was at a bowling alley.
Yeah, but it was like it's
That's
that,
even worse. The
Bro,
fuck,
it was a club,
man?
though.
It was a club. Like even like in at the bus terminal in Manhattan, there's a bowling alley in there. That shit is ghetto as fuck. Terrible.
I mean,
Bro, terrible.
I understand they want to party.
That's where I
DJs
worked.
and shit.
I understand they want to party, but I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna go buy this fucking house over here and get a fucking DJ. He lives there now. This is where we party. You know what I mean? Like, I don't wanna
like
fucking-
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I don't want to go to the fucking club the way
Yeah.
everybody is. Like, no, you can come to me.
No, but there
motherfuckers.
are certain clubs that are
And
only
SEAL
for
Team
people
6.
like this.
SEAL Team 6 is outside.
You think Drake is going to clubs that?
I hope he's not.
He's going to clubs, but
Yeah.
he's only going to the clubs where it's all famous people and people
Yeah,
who are affluent.
But
you
in
know?
hip hop, they're all fucking. You're gonna hate what I'm gonna say here. Is I feel like a lot of these motherfuckers are like theater kids trying to act like they're fucking gangsters. And
No,
they're-
that's the truth.
and they're all fucking like trying to live that lifestyle. When some of them are.
Some
like,
of them
there's
are.
a small percentage of guys that are like hood motherfuckers.
Well, I think
that,
it's-
like,
I think it's
and then the
larger
rest
now.
of these guys are like fucking like theater guys, like trying to pretend that they're fucking gangsters and they get in trouble.
It's more real now than it ever was, and it's
You think
because
so?
these kids, because all this new,
Yeah, I guess
the music from Chicago.
Yeah.
The way you start is by being a gangster, being known in the street, and then you rap. Because some of the rap is absolutely terrible, but it doesn't matter. It's like, that shit was hard. He's a killer. He killed like 12 dudes. You know what I mean? That's what it goes based off now. It's like, yo, you hear that new kid, from fucking Brooklyn, and it's like, he looks like he's 11. He's like, yeah, but he killed like his parents. And it's like, oh, that shit's gangster.
Yeah.
Bump that shit.
That verse go hard.
It was way better when it was like Rick Ross, who used to be like a cop, turned into like a drug dealer.
Not for nothing though, but he's pretty into like some real illegal shit back in the day.
I
But
love
wasn't he like a state
He was
trooper or something?
He was a CO, yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean anything.
No.
See, corrections officers are some of the biggest criminals around.
How do you think the shit gets into the fucking gets in there?
Not even that. It's just I think that job, that's a tough job. I have respect for
And
corrections.
they make shitty money.
They make shit money. They work crazy hours, and they're in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of dicks.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Wow.
A lot of dicks.
What a way to go.
I have a family member who's a corrections officer, and first year on the job, like his whole year, was just looking at dicks.
Well, yeah, because a lot of these guys gotta get naked. It's like, oh, you got shower duty, John.
Wow.
And it's like, oh fuck again.
Or like-
you gotta sit there, look at all these black dudes, bigger dicks
Sea
than
of
you.
anacondas.
You just gotta stand there like this, like motherfucker. Hurry up and get in your cell.
Yeah, that's what turns him.
Oh my god.
Just being emasculated.
You're just like, oh,
whole
I'm off.
year.
He walks in there, it's like a midget. And he walks in, his dick is gigantic. He's like, hurry up, midget. Hurry up and bathe your fucking dick, snake dick.
Pick it up off the floor, guy. Can't drag that thing around
You
here.
can't let it flop in the toilet. How many times have I told you you can't let it lay in the toilet? He's like, you just mad, white boy, because your shit don't lay in the toilet. It's like, no, it just flaps over my balls.
You call that
You're
a dick?
correct.
You call that a dick, little man?
My dick rests on my ball sack. It's what keeps it comfy.
It's a little pillow.
It's like a little waterbed for my dick. It moves.
What do you think the ratio is arrested, male and female?
What?
The ratio. Like
Arrested?
Definitely more guys.
Yeah, but how much more men is it?
I don't think. I think. I'd say it's. If you were to.
Like spending time in jail.
I'd say it's
Are there more
65%
men?
men.
65%.
More men in jail than females.
I'd say 65% men.
All right, don't tell me what to type in. 93% male.
Wow.
Shit.
Bitches ain't shit.
That seems sexist.
That does seem sexist, right?
93%.
I know. It's definitely more than that. It's definitely like, hey, listen, it's 73% female, but we can't put that out there. So
No, I just think girls
Google's-
are smarter. Like they're better at like
Crimes?
doing bad shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that
Like they're
right?
better at lying.
cheating.
They're better at fucking playing
Deceiving.
The game. Yeah, they're definitely. Guys just like, yeah, I'm gonna go rob this fucking store right here.
A girl's like, oh, your girl's
Don't
like,
pull out my dick and my gun.
yo, I went to the bank, I stole the money, and I pulled out my dick. And then the girl's like, no, I would never do that. What are you talking about? I have an alibi.
So they're just better getting out of it,
Yeah.
not doing it.
Well, women, I think I think women are just better liars
Yeah,
overall.
I think so too. I think
Even though when my wife lies, I know. Because I'm like,
Yeah, but you've been with her forever.
Yeah,
You're gonna catch her in that.
yeah.
But yeah, if some random girl came up to you and told you a horrible lie, you'd probably be like, yeah, I believe you.
I hate when people, like, I always get nervous. Like, even when I'm not lying. Let's say my wife, like, brings up something like, like, did you do this? You know? And I'm like, I really didn't do it. I tell myself, like, all right, tell her you didn't do it, but you also have to, like, make sure your face says you didn't do it. You know? Because you really didn't do it. So you're sitting there, and I'm like, I didn't do it. You know? And she's like, I can tell when you're lying. And I'm like, fuck, I'm really not lying. How do I put on the I'm not lying face, you know?
Yeah, but
so I just go cockeyed.
You kind of like,
I did not do it.
if you can lie with a straight face and a cold heart like that, you're a different type of person.
Nah, I think anyone has the ability to lie.
But
Yeah, no, everybody has the ability to lie.
I think everybody lies.
I passed through like this, some chick, I have no idea who she was doing stand-up, and they were talking about this, about how women are better liars, and she's like, yeah, you know, it all starts with the fact that we tell you guys, like, you know, we're in a relationship, like, oh, it's so big. It's really big. Or like, yeah, I came. And she's like, we start off all of our relationships lying.
I don't know. my wife was never like that. Like even that, like if she doesn't come, she gets angry.
Right.
There's like stats on that to where, like, I saw something on Netflix. There's a show, like, you know, when you're cruising through Netflix, and like they just give you the previews, like when you gloss over something, and there's something in there that was like some kind of female thing, and it was like talking about like female orgasms, and like the numbers were fucking wild.
Yeah, apparently
About
they
how,
are.
like they don't get off.
Dude, I showed that to my wife because I was like, I remember, I think I saw something on stand up or some sort of comedy thing that brought that up, and I was like, is this true? Like, have you ever faked it? Like, I'm like, honestly, you know, and she's
I'm
like,
I'm not asking that question because I don't want the answer.
she's like, no, but
Smart guy.
But she's like, but dude, she'll like make me feel like shit if I don't. If she doesn't come, she'd be like, the fuck, you know? And I'm like, oh my god,
There you go.
I'm so sorry, you know?
Way too much.
And then she'll get over it quick, but she's like, fuck, fine, you know?
Almost like you wasted her time.
Yeah.
Almost like you
Well,
I'm
I
like,
mean, you
I'm like,
gotta-
I fucking tried.
You got to feel bad a little bit for them because it is kind of a waste of time.
Yeah, but is that the first thing you want to hear after you
No.
came?
No, but I
No,
never
you're
really
all
thought
fucking
about it.
lies.
I never really thought about it. I mean,
Well,
it sucks, I
sometimes-
guess, to be a woman, but
sometimes I do it
like
on
fucking,
purpose.
like, you know, it's not fair.
Here it is.
Like, why would
Yeah, but it's also not fair that we're the only ones doing the work. You just got a fucking gaping hole.
what do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
So the stats are 85. So this is how many people reach climax during sexual
It's not going to be good.
relations. So straight men, all right, gay, 85% of sexual encounters, gay men reach orgasm
They're the king of sex.
with each other.
Both
Look
of
at
them.
this guy's face.
Hold on. You're saying both of them come
Yes.
At the same
at
time.
the same time? How's that possible?
That's that they don't have.
Oh, I was about to say.
Women
That's-
women
The
having
research
sex
is still murky there.
women having sex with other women
beating his
orgasm 75% of the time.
Interesting.
Wait. Women having sex with other women?
Yeah,
75% of the time?
Yep.
Yeah, it's because it's a big purple cock.
because they know each other. They know their bodies.
It's because she could do it for 37 hours and it's no issue. It's fucking plastic.
So right on.
All right?
While women having sex with men come last literally at 63% of the time. That's pretty
Oh,
high.
that's a good.
Bad.
That's a good
better.
percentage.
That's better than I
But
thought it was.
here we go.
I
First
thought it was
time
gonna be like
hookup.
11.
First time hookup, the gap widens. 80% of men orgasm compared with only 40% of women.
I could see that too.
That definitely makes sense.
First time touching that bucks. You're like, Ryan, what the fuck is that? The first time I fucking fucked my girl was terrible. It was like 8 seconds. I was like, oh my god.
Even 40% seems pretty good.
That's not that bad. 40% of that.
Kurt's like, shit, it's way better.
Kurt's like, fuck.
It's not that bad.
Kurt's like, I get her like 10% of the time, every time.
I don't know what my percentage is. You go on streaks. It's like baseball.
Yeah, look, if I go on like a strong streak one week and like I'm like, you know, we fuck like 3-4 times a week and I fucking make it come, but dude, I'm strutting like a different person.
This guy's like,
I'm strutting like, I'm a peacock! Ah! Gotta let me fly! Ah!
But when you do it again in 2 weeks,
And then it's nothing. Then I'm shivering like a baby, and I'm like, I'm such a fucking loser. What is wrong with me?
Oh, man.
You should be with someone else.
Jesse doesn't think of any of this stuff.
Jesse just splooges, and that's it.
He's like,
He's like, I threw up. See you later.
No, I always aim to, I aim to please all the time.
No, we all
At the beginning.
we all aim to please, and then eventually, dick has a mind of its own. Listen, when that shit starts pulsating, it's over. There's nothing I can do.
Oh my god.
It just starts fucking. That shit starts
Pulsating.
shivering, and it's like, oh, babe, it's coming.
Oh god.
It's coming, and you're gonna be
Too
angry.
Too much.
Too much for topics.
This guy was talking about my doctor pulling out his dick and me jerking him off, and it's too much. It's too much to talk about my pulsating cock.
That right there was the clip.
Testing
That was it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it would never get monetized again. Anywhere.
Yo, yeah, so we talked about that. We're gonna end up bleeping the whole fucking show. The whole show's gonna be like bleep, 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 bleep. No one's gonna watch it. Everyone's talking about MrBeast because he got offered $1 billion for his YouTube channel, right?
Interesting.
And he said he wouldn't sell it for less than 10, 20 billion. So they went through the numbers and they did it like how normal people, they'll say like, all right, well, Super Bowl commercial costs X, right? And some people were agreeing with him saying like, yeah, he's worth plenty. But my thing is they weren't looking to buy his YouTube channel for him to run it for like 10 years and then pay him the money and him run it. They were looking to actually acquire the YouTube channel. But that doesn't work like that. And like, what are you planning on doing on MrBeast's fucking channel? He is the channel. Him,
Right.
His image and likeness. How would you like? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, I'm sure the plan was probably to build things because it's a huge platform. I mean, however many followers and viewers that he has, like it's like they would take that and then build like almost like a network around it. So
Well, he already has. They weren't
that's
looking
what
to
he
buy
does.
all his other products though, because he has a whole bunch. He does chocolates, all types of crazy shit.
Got snacks.
They
He's
just
got
Snacks.
a burger.
want the YouTube.
They
account.
just wanted the YouTube channel. So for me, unless I have the particulars wrong,
That's
which I
pretty
possibly
wild
could.
for him to have turned that down.
Well,
He
because
did. He did. He turned down
$1 billion. Yeah.
$1 billion.
It was $1 billion, and he said he wouldn't accept. He said just to be even. He's like, I wouldn't even think about having a conversation for less than 10, 20 billion. But then someone did the numbers. I was watching. I forgot who it was. David. What's the guy's name? David from Valuetainment. He did the numbers, and it came out like through ads and all that shit. He's like, he's right. Like he's worth that much. But my whole thing is, he's worth. Yeah, he can make that much. But a company purchasing the YouTube channel, I can't see them making that much dough.
The only thing that I don't love about that concept is that like the whole thing about like social media, it's all so new. It's all so new, and it's not like the attention can shift from him.
Oh, of course.
And fucking what he has could fucking dwindle like overnight in a drastic way.
Well, that's how he created the products.
And it's no, I mean you can't take away what the guy fucking did.
Yeah.
The guy's fucking major.
No,
You know
but
what I
I'm
mean?
saying the companies he's built around the MrBeast name.
Yeah, but if that fucking YouTube channel drops by half over the next 3 years, that valuation is fucking crushed. I think so.
Well, I think the value in him is that he understands entertainment.
Yes, he understands social
You know, like,
media.
he
in a way.
But I don't
understands.
think that's what any of these people are buying. I think what these people are buying at the end
Their
of the day,
attention.
it's advertising, it's
Yes.
eyeballs,
They're
it's
wrong.
fucking.
And they're wrong.
Well,
They're wrong. They're wrong to an extent because the only reason he's successful is because of him. I hate when companies think, bro. If you like, this happens all the time. There's Instagram. People sell their Instagram accounts. They sell their TikTok accounts. It happens all the time. I know a kid who bought a 5 million follower TikTok account, and he was gonna post meme shit.
Yeah.
And the channel before it was like some cooking shit, and he purchased it for fucking $25,000.
yeah.
And he started texting me, asking me, bro, I'm getting 250 views on my videos. And I was like, yeah, because it's a totally different niche, and it does like you
that's-
can't just purchase.
That's the part that I feel like that a lot of the business people don't necessarily
Right.
understand. I think the value is in the audience.
Yes, always the
but
eyes
it's what's new is that like you can't.
trick the algorithm.
Yeah, and you can't sell something that's not connected. Like you need to work with the creator to come up with creative ways
To mold-
to sell
Yeah.
the products that fit in the narrative of who the person is and who the audience is. Whereas like fucking when they do TV commercials, they'll fucking sell everything from fucking pharmaceutical pills to fucking ShamWow to fucking
Doesn't
bed
matter.
pillows. It doesn't matter what it is because they're just basing it on the amount of eyeballs that are there.
Right.
Whereas like it's a little bit more nuanced.
I think it's more. Yeah, it's more specific when it comes to social media. I think him on Nickelodeon.
He won some sort of award on Nickelodeon.
He's fucking. He's the richest YouTuber, right?
Guy's the man. Yeah, he's trying to be the first $1 billion.
How much is he worth right now?
He made $54 million last year.
That's far away from $1 billion.
Well, I mean, that's how much he made, but he's worth.
Oh, his worth.
Yeah, I don't know.
My fucking kids, they don't even have fucking a phone, and they know who this guy is. They're 7 and 8.
Yeah, MrBeast is huge.
Yeah.
What's crazy is you watch his shit. Like, I remember the first time I heard about this guy, and I'm like, oh man, how good could it be? You start watching his shit, you can't fucking stop watching.
Nah,
it.
you get hooked.
You can't stop watching it. He knows the formula to keep you in. You know,
keep you engaged.
And he knows how to work with the advertisers.
Or is it him?
No, it's both, because you can't if you don't know the formula. Even if you know the formula, you have to be able to.
You got to be charismatic.
You got to be charismatic.
You got to be fucking someone that people
vlogging. But vlogging. So for example, my vlogs did really well. Like, you know, people really loved them. They were too hard to keep up with. But I don't think my vlogs would have did well if I didn't already have a platform. You know what I mean? And I think it's the same thing for him too. You know, like if you were to watch him with no followers, you wouldn't watch.
MrBeast is the man. He's got that burger place now and fucking.
Did he always start with giving out money? Forgot this.
Well, that's how he got the advertisers. That's how he got the advertisers. He would say like, "Oh, give me $50,000 in advertising money," and he would take the money and give it away instead of keeping the advertising dollars. That's what he does. His advertising he gives away to try to get more followers to build up the machine.
What's his net worth?
It worked.
Who?
MrBeast.
Well, he pays himself a salary. I just saw it. It said he pays himself $3 to $5 million a year. Well, I think it's all hidden within the businesses. I don't think.
No, of course. But that's what net worth is. Net worth is all of your
you think
assets minus your fucking liabilities.
September 16th, it says 20-something million.
Okay. I mean, shit, man. $20 fucking million off making YouTube videos is major.
Well, I don't think it's just the YouTube. I think it's all his businesses, which he has a ton.
Yeah, but what he does is he like fucking has so many channels now.
Yeah,
his main channel's got so many followers, but then he like dubs his shit in other languages, like the first person to do.
He does clips.
Yeah,
he does fucking all types of different shit. So he has a ton of fucking channels.
And then when the pandemic hit, what he did was he created a cheeseburger brand, but he didn't own anything. He just signed restaurants up. Yeah, you could be Friendlies, and you could be part of MrBeast. You just had to put it on your DoorDash menu, and you would deliver it.
Well, that's what a lot of
shit.
celebrities
Cool.
and people who have that's licensing as well. That's what Kanye had with Adidas.
Yeah,
and that's the whole fucking scandal.
Yeah, he owned the trademark.
Is that he fucking is saying that which will time will tell. Time will tell. I was talking about my sisters. They were both in the shoe business. They worked for Steve Madden and a couple of fucking big companies, and. Does he have the juice to be in that business? Because he's really not in the shoe business. He's in the celebrity business. He's in the design business. Like, he definitely designed that stuff. But, like, he's not building fucking factories. He's not, like drop shipping containers. No. He's not making deals with the retailers. But you
hire somebody for that.
Yeah, but...
he's not even doing that.
But, I mean, technically, yeah, you can.
He's
but I
just
think...
fucking giving his opinion to Adidas.
Yeah, he's a... I mean, you can't take away that he's not a designer.
Adidas are working as, like, a white label spot for him.
Yeah, but Adidas is in the shoe business. And I think a lot of people that make money and think that all I got to do is just put money into fucking this thing and I'll hire people and it's not necessarily the truth. I think
Jordan is the only one who actually became successful.
Yeah, but he's licensed too. But
no, he's licensed, but his shoes there wasn't anything like it.
No, but I think the thing about him is that there wasn't anything like him. You know what I mean? He was fucking you can't replicate that shit because it was him. He was the greatest fucking athlete that ever walked the fucking earth.
He wasn't a fashion guy. He dressed like a fucking idiot.
No.
You know what I mean? He wasn't very well dressed.
He just had dope sneakers.
He had very cool sneaker designs, which to me was crazy because he used to walk around with like a big t-shirt, these big baggy ass jeans, and shoes and like suit shoes.
Yeah.
I also think too there's a certain amount of luck. A certain amount of luck to where he was who he was. He hooked up with Nike. Nike took off, and then this generation that came afterwards was a generation that completely fell in love with hip hop, that completely fell in love with streetwear, that completely fell in love with urban culture, and then you just drop social media right on top of it.
Well, no, it was just way before social
No, but what
media.
I'm saying is it's just been a perfect storm from that time.
Well, some things happen by accident, like Timberland. Timberland wasn't meant. That was supposed to be a working man's boot. Everybody got a fresh pair of fucking Butters. You know?
I feel like Wu-Tang Clan had a lot to do with the success of fucking Timberland. I remember when they had the fucking. You remember the low top?
Yeah, those are so ugly.
The low top with the green fucking shits.
Lugs?
Like when 36 Chambers of Death first came out, they all were rocking those low top Tims.
The
man.
low tops,
I
bro.
had them shits.
We made fun of any kids who did. Bro, that's the crazy thing though. Like, it's only the one. It's like there's like 4 boots you could buy from Timberland that are considered like dope. Everything else is like, nah, it's just whack. Because they used to sell the budget ones that didn't have the double gum bottom.
Oh, yeah.
They used to have just a flat one. I remember my mother used to be like, Papi, this is the same. Is the same thing? And I didn't know I was younger, you know. So I'm like, they do look the same. I'm like, a little different, but the same. And she's like, yeah, but these are $80 less. And I'm like, okay, I'll wear those. I remember I used to go. The shits would be on a lean. I'd go to fucking school and they'd be like, oh, you got the single gum bottoms, yo, you poor. That and the Polo Association.
Yeah.
The polo, there was like real Polo, and then if you go to like Marshalls
Association,
or
not the same thing.
JC Penney,
Yeah.
it's Polo, but then in small letters it says
Association.
ASSN, and it's the same. It's like the Polo Man, but it has an extra guy on the back with another club. It's like 2 guys.
That was the Marshall shit. That was the Marshall shit.
Yeah, and you
Not
didn't
the same
realize
Polo. That's not
it
Ralph
took-
Lauren.
It took people making fun of me for me to understand that. Like, I didn't realize. I used to go and be like, yo, I got the fresh Polo. Like, it was literally same material.
Kids are mean,
And they'd be like, yo, my man rocking Association. You know? And I'm like, no. I go home yelling at my mom, like, you bitch. You bitch, you're so poor.
I've never known that.
Yeah, bro, especially in New York. New York is like, they're brutal for that. The single gum bottom Timberlands and the Polo Association, I'll never do that. And my wife, she doesn't know. She'd be like, ooh, look, nice. I'm like, fuck no, he can't wear that.
Are Timberlands still popular? People still wear
Oh,
Timberlands?
of course.
Yeah.
I buy a new pair every year.
Really?
Have you ever worked out in a pair of Timberlands?
I shovel snow in my old pair of
Well, that
Timberlands.
makes sense.
And then I don't wear my Timberlands lace, kind of like I got the Jordans now. So I'll be outside looking ghetto as fuck. My big ass North Face, a fitted hat. I'm in an all white neighborhood and I'm snow blowing my snow. My neighbor will come out. In like some real like elite snow gear, you know. And I'm like, yo, it's popping.
I always feel like the thing about when I think about Timberlands, I think similarly about like guys who wear flip flops out in the streets. It's like, what do you do if you get into trouble? How are you gonna operate with a pair of Timberlands?
Nah, you buy 'em
with
small.
no fucking shit. Yeah, you
buy
said
'em
that.
small.
You said that.
You
a
buy 'em-
size too small.
Listen,
so
I'm a
stay
size
tight.
11. I buy a size 10 Timbs, okay?
That's
and
crazy.
it keeps tight to your foot. So when you
So
like
if you got to
look,
fight, you can do it.
These are a half smaller, right? These are half smaller. They don't wiggle and they're not even tied. So I'm like this. Like, you can't fuck with me.
So you knew buying those, you weren't gonna tie them. So
Yeah, you gotta know when you're gonna tie sneakers, when you're not.
Interesting.
I show up at the parent teacher conference like this, like, what's popping? Grr. Teacher's like, oh yes, grr. Grr, your father is pretending to be a lion. I'm like,
You're.
so
Oh, you're.
why
you're
is it? Yeah, you're. I'm saying so woo. She's like, oh, he's making Indian noises. Bro, that's nice. Are you Native American? Goodbye.
find them kisses.